YouTube, what's going on? It is Wednesday night. I have a killer box here. A lot of RAOK. This is from the best RAOKer in the game by far. Collecting for Ben on Instagram. His name is Chris. And this is at least the third box he sent. Now, part of this is trade, but most of this is not trade. This is just an incredible gesture from a subscriber of the channel and just an awesome dude in the hobby. This is just ridiculous, this stuff that he sent. All right, so let's get to it and go through it. So what started the trade off was this car right here. Wow, that's a beautiful car. This is from really hard to find Greenlight Motor World Series 6 Porsche Panamera. And I will be cracking that one in another video. But awesome car. I did get a set of the new cargo carriers, which you've already seen, the Gulf van and the Honda van. So here is the Volkswagen Sunagon. And here is the Volkswagen T1 panel. So I did get those. And of course I got the Skyline. Not just one, but two. So we'll be taking those out, taking a look at those. As an RAOK, he sends me this. Japan Historics 2 Datsun 510 Bluebird. And then a couple of awesome Hot Wheels cars here. Treasure Hunt Ford Mustang GT from 2000 and I don't know if that's 07 or 08. That's a cool car. Let's crack it open. Because the detail on this is just pretty rad for a Hot Wheels car. Not big on the staggered wheels, but you do have headlight and fog light detail, a really nice flat black hood, an awesome paint job, really cool color, and taillight detail. Nice taillight detail for a Ford Mustang. So that's a cool Hot Wheel. That'll go into the PC right there. And then he must have picked up on the fact that I'm a big fan of Matchbox licensed models. This one here is circa 2007. And it is sick. Mitsubishi Eclipse. Let's take a look at it. This purple color, kind of crazy. Man, ton of detail on this thing. There's your front end. Headlight detail. Thing has a totally proper stance to it. There's your silhouette angle. And there's your taillight detail. Really cool little car. So that's going to go into my Matchbox collection. This one here was part of the trade, and this is a really hard to find Johnny Lightning car. Pretty expensive one too. It's from the Learning Curve era, 2010. And it is a projects in progress. Johnny Lightning 2.0, 1981 Chevy Malibu. Mint on mint card. So that is a really cool one. Don't think I'm going to open that one. In fact, I have these new Protecto packs that just came out. I think that'll fit in those. Let's see what else we got. I got a little loose car here. Let's see what it is. I'm assuming that it's a Johnny Lightning 1962 Chevy Corvair because there is the card. Let's see. It's all wrapped up the way a loose car should be shipped. And yep, that is exactly what it is. 1962 Chevy Corvair. Really interesting casting. The hood does not open, but the trunk does. Obviously, the Corvair was a rear engine, so the engine is in the back, so therefore the bonnet would be in the back. This is a really cool car, really nice detail. Looks to actually be probably pretty close to scale. Really nice little car though. I'm happy to have a nice Corvair because these cars, from what I understand, they were pretty dangerous, but pretty unique. So that's an awesome car. Metal body, metal base, rubber tires, all the good stuff. Man, here we go. Matchbox Superfast, limited edition, one of up to 15,500, circa 2006. Number 71. This is the Mercedes-Benz CLS 500. This casting just came out in the best of. But here is a really nice silver version of it, so I'll definitely crack that one to take a look at it. Dude, here's another one. This one is Matchbox Superfast, circa 2004. So this is 3 years older than the Mercedes. Limited edition, one of 10,000, number 11. And this one here is the Cadillac Escalade. Now, I don't have this Escalade tooling, nor do I have the Mitsubishi tooling. So those are both new additions, and they're coming out with the new Escalade this year. So that'll be cool. I might wait till I get that one to crack this one and that one at the same time. What else? Just really random stuff. Here's an Auto World. Now it's an Auto World box, 64 Ford Country Squire. I don't know what's in it, but I wouldn't put anything past him. And it is that car. So it's a really nice champagne color Ford Country Squire. I think this was one of the first Auto World Country Squires to come out with the wood grain tampo. Really nice roller. Awesome car. I do have that one, but I don't care. I will hoard Auto World. There are a dozen or so that I have duplicates of. So let's see. What else do we got? So this one here was also part of the trade. This is Johnny Lightning. This one appears to be round, or no, it is Learning Curve. Learning Curve, circa 2007. Classic Gold 1972 AMC Gremlin Pro Stock. This thing is so sick. That is a really cool little car. There's some cool detail on that. So in another video, we'll get to it. We'll crack it open and take a close look at it. What else do we got? This one here was not part of the trade. This is just an honest RAOK. And I had the White Lightning of this at one time. This one is Playing Mantis era, 2004. Classic Gold. It's a Jeep CJ5. All of these cards are in really nice shape too. That's crazy, man. Oh, we got a couple more loosies. Let's take a look at these Lucy's. Oh, wow. This is another Johnny. 1974 Ford Torino from Classic Gold. I think the classic Gold Johnny Lightnings are some of the nicer ones that they've ever put out. This one is no exception to that. Metal body, metal base, rubber tires with tread. Got like an olive color top and interior. Awesome detail on this car. That is a cool car. It's a 74, so it's a couple years before the Starsky and Hutch. But I think this is the same tooling that they use for the Starsky and Hutch car. Now, when you put this next to the to the Greenlight one is quite a bit larger. So that's awesome. Another loose car here. This one does not have a card with it. Oh, dude. That is sick. I thought it was an Ultra Red at first. This is a Greenlight car that I do not have. I'll have to find out what release this is from because I do not have this car. That is a gorgeous little casting of that Dodge Charger. I think it might be one of those anniversary releases because I have a Coronet and a Challenger that are kind of a similar color. So I love the round tail lights in the back of that. I think that looks awesome. I think that was on the 68. Yeah. So that is just a gorgeous little car. I have a small collection of these, but I have to say this one here is probably the nicest looking Dodge Charger, Greenlight Dodge Charger in my collection. And then the last car, and this is also an RAOK. I had no idea that he even had this, let alone that he was going to send it to me. And I'm not a big fan or collector of M2, but this one here, I actually really like it because I don't know, just he RAOK'd this to me, sent it to me for just because that's the kind of guy he is. I've received a handful of RAOK boxes since I started the channel 2 years ago. More than half of my RAOK boxes have come from him. And the stuff that he sends is just, it's like way over the top. Like he just way overdoes it. I feel bad now because when I sent him, I was not expecting all this stuff. So I'm going to have to just find a nice car, maybe like a TLV or something like that, and drop it in the mail to him. That thing is so cool. I love the gold, the way the gold pops off of that black. So that's just incredible because, like I said, none of these cars here were in the trade. This wasn't in the trade. That was in the trade. That was not in the trade. Man, just trying to get this all situated so that I can show you guys how much of this was RAOKed and how much of it was part of the deal. Because when you get a visual, it's pretty crazy. I mean, I was only expecting to get, hang on, hold tight, stand by. All right, so this is what I was expecting to get. I was expecting to get one set of cargo carriers with one extra Skyline, one Gremlin, one Porsche, and one Malibu. That's what I was expecting. And honestly, knowing him, I don't know him well, but having received a couple of boxes from him, you know, I did kind of figure, well, I wouldn't be surprised if he threw something else in. But this is all the extra stuff. The M2 Chase, the Johnny Jeep, 2 Superfast Matchbox cars, a really nice Auto World, all these loose cars, which, you know, the Matchbox Eclipse and the Mustang were not loose when he sent them, and an extra JH2 Datsun. So, man, that's just awesome. So I hate when I do that. I hate being outdone. So I might have to get another box out to you, Chris. That is just a ridiculously good box. So there you go. I'll be back with another cracking video. We're going to crack some of this stuff open. But before we do that, I have another box that I got in the mail today from Champion DJK. So I'm going to get this video uploaded, and then I'm going to show you guys what I got from him. So I will holler at you very shortly.